finally left. Fortunately, my father did not forcibly take me away. On one hand my father, on the other is senior. Blood is thicker than water, great fortune and great opportunity. The thought of choosing between the two of them gave me a headache. Humph? Let's go, good sister. Senior should be waiting for us at this time. I feel like here, I'm better off being a little fox all the time, transformed into human form. It can't be compared to. Seems that some things should be resolved before it is too late. The other side. Ah, it's His Majesty. His Majesty is back. Your Majesty, how did it go? This. What about the mortal? Did Your Majesty defeat the mortal? This. What about the princess? Your Majesty, why didn't the princess come back with you? Where's the princess? Shut up. There's no need to talk about this matter. So, what about the princess? That's her own destiny, it's none of our business. We're going back. Wah. In the courtyard, just woke up from a nap. Revere, adore. Admire, respect. Why does it feel like after a nap, their eyes change subtly? Eyes blazing like torches. Someone who slept the whole time when the Fox Emperor came. Why is that? Is something wrong? Never mind, it doesn't matter if I don't know. How's the book I gave you to read? Did it work? I have gained a lot of insights, and I believe it will be effective soon. You've been learning a lot lately, I'm very satisfied, but in music, it is better to have your own opinion. Yes, master. Next, it's about you. Linger is at your disposal. I am the last one that the senior intentionally mentioned. I'm happy. Your disease has gone through the previous several courses of treatment. I can say that the effect is very good, and your body is much better than before. Next is the final step, to completely eradicate the disease in your body. Originally, this was a very dangerous process, but the good thing is with the first 2 times, I have taken good care of you, there will be no problem in the last step. Completely eradicate? Is it really possible? Is this really allowed? This disease that has been haunting me up to now. How could this happen? Is this really the heavenly severing meridian? Then this child won't be able to cultivate? The descendant of the ancient clan cannot cultivate, which is undoubtedly fatal. This child is a defective product. Defective product, defective product, defective product. Uncle Lon. What's wrong, young miss? Does father hate me? Did I do something wrong? Young miss is a good girl, you've done nothing wrong. Your father was in a hurry to help you with your illness and got angry. But why does my father never give me a straight look? Young miss, don't think too much. Your father is just too busy. Take good care of yourself first. How about giving your father a surprise when you can cultivate in the future? Okay. Uncle Lon, in fact I know that I possess the heavenly severing meridian, and will never be able to cultivate for a lifetime. I know that the Void tribe focus on cultivation and value strength. I knew that I had a low status in the clan and was treated with disdain. I also know that even my elder brother is ashamed of me. I even know that in my father's eyes I am like dust, but all of this is just because of the heavenly severing meridian. As long as I can break through the limits of the heavenly severing meridian, prove that I can break this curse. As long as that's the case, I believe my father will also be impressed with me. I don't believe it anymore, no matter how difficult it is, how much effort it takes. I will definitely find a way to eradicate the heavenly severing meridian. Huh! Give up. Having a unique meridian like heavenly severing meridian is your fate. Since it's fate, then acknowledge it. Curing the heavenly severing meridian? Ridiculous. Don't try to find a method that doesn't exist. That will only make me look down on you more. Young miss, are you okay? Young miss. Young miss. Young miss, what's wrong with you? Why did you suddenly freeze? Are you all right? Is something wrong with your body? No, I was just lost in thought. Where were we? What, you didn't even hear me? It's okay, I'll just say it again. You've been suffering from this disease for so many years. It may seem to be a disaster, but in fact, in my hands, it can also be your blessing. Blessing? It seems that my guess was right. As long as I can control the yin qi in her body within a certain range, and then convert it into energy. For example, compare the yin qi of Sulinger to a drug. Although it's a medicine with 3 parts poison, as long as it is used reasonably, that poison can also save lives. With my medical skills, I can definitely do it. I didn't hear wrong, did I? What Senior said about the heavenly severing meridian that tormented me for many years. It will turn into a blessing for me? Yes, you heard me right. The disease in your body can be interpreted as a condensation of yin qi. It's damaged the origin, resulting in physical problems, but from a medical point of view, women are inherently yin, and having more yin qi is not considered a bad thing. If I control the yin qi within a certain range, I can make it impossible for it to become a threat to your body. In the meantime, how about repairing your origin over the years? In this way, not only will the disease be eradicated, but your body will become better and better because of the nourishment. Of course, this is just an idea of mine. All these years have been hard on you. You now have the right to choose your future life. Whether to completely cure the disease in your body, or keep it in your body, it is your choice. Don't cry. Yes. Is this true? It's really unbelievable. For a cultivator, that's a terminal illness. That's the heavenly severing meridian. I've already lived a long time, yet I haven't heard of this disease having a cure. When the heavenly severing meridian improved due to the use of Senior's advanced techniques, I was already greatly shocked. And now, Senior actually said that this heavenly severing meridian can be transformed into Su Linger's blessing? If what Senior said is true, this is a great opportunity for her. Is it really possible? This disease has tormented me since birth, and made it impossible to cultivate. Living was like a nightmare that I could not wake up from. Can it really become my blessing? To be honest, I'm scared. Even at this moment, I would like to get rid of the heavenly severing meridian from my body immediately. But with this Senior in front of me, the opportunity he gave me now may be what I need in the future. Even after the heavenly severing meridian is cured, I can cultivate a lot and make great progress. But in the end, I'll be starting too late. To catch up with those geniuses who have a holy body is simply a fool's dream. If there's no opportunity, the path ahead will be very difficult. Leave it inside my body. I believe in you, Senior. You're really brave. Don't worry, since I've told you this method, there will be no accident. If I say that this disease will be your blessing, then it will be your blessing. Thank you very much, Senior. Great. That's really great. Young Miss can finally make it. It's really great. All right, have a good rest today. We'll start tomorrow. Okay. Same evening. Young Miss. Uncle Lon? Miss, I'm going to leave today and go back to the Void Clan. Do you want me to tell your father about the fact that Senior is about to cure your heavenly severing meridian? That's right. You've been away from the clan for a while now, and although the Lord has given you permission to come out, he has also set a deadline. I wanted to wait for your heavenly severing meridian to fully recover before going back to the clan. But today's incident makes me a little worried. If the Lord also comes to find you, young miss. Your father, you also know it. He's the Lord of Void Clan. Not only is his cultivation more powerful, he's also domineering and a man of his word. If he comes here, I'm afraid there will be a big fight. It is best to take this opportunity, so I'll go back and explain it to the Lord. You said? You've understood the reality? Yes, I already know that there is absolutely no solution to heavenly severing meridian. Now I just want to go out for a walk, and then see the greatness of this world. After that, I will choose to spend my whole life in the clan, and I will not have other delusions. Forget it, as long as you return by the deadline, it's up to you. Ah, thank you, Father. But you should know that your father will still be worried about you. If nothing else, you should come back early. Your father will be waiting for you. Miss, your treatment has reached the most critical time, so you must not leave now. As for the heavenly severing meridian, with Senior present here, there won't be a problem, so the only thing we need to figure now is how to persuade the Lord. Uncle Lon, you are more aware of my father's personality than I am. If this matter is heard by my father, I'm afraid it will cause more trouble. After all, from the start, he was unhappy with my idea of curing the heavenly severing meridian. You think this is fate? Let me accept my fate, if at this moment, you speak about this matter within the Void Clan. I'm afraid it may not go smoothly. Father will definitely be dissatisfied when he finds out. Perhaps he will make me accept my fate like before. As long as the heavenly severing meridian is cured by Senior Jiang, that means things have become a foregone conclusion. No matter how unhappy my father is, it won't change anything. Young miss, this matter must be told to the Lord. you can't keep it to yourself. Don't worry, if the Lord is furious about it, I am still here. I will definitely do my best to persuade the Lord, young miss. For so many years, you have always been wronged, you have worked hard to overcome all the oppression and despair. You're really amazing, and I'm afraid this will be the last chance you'll get. Even if the Lord knows about this, he may feel unhappy in his heart, but I have to give it a try no matter what, and make the Lord accept it. In this way, when you return to the clan, there will be a big change. You can also gain more cultivation resources within the clan. Uncle Lan, thank you. Thank you for taking care of me for so many years. But you must promise me, don't stand up to him if father makes trouble. Uncle Lan, you have to be careful. Ing Lan. Are you there, Ing Lan? I'm here. I have one last thing to ask of you. My daughter, please take care of her for me. I will. Okay, miss, I should go now. At the same time, Jiang Chen is making preparations for tomorrow. Looking left and right. Worrying. Yunlan. Don't disturb Sulinger. At this point, just trust them. Full concentration. Remove. Completely packed. Double check. Turn around. Senior. You look good. You look like you've adjusted to your best condition, so I will explain the process of the final treatment. The first step is for you to take this boiled medicine. This step is for stabilizing the origin in your body. It makes it to where you won't collapse during the treatment process. And the second step is to use the method of acupuncture. Stimulate the acupoints of your mind and fully open your conscious, thoroughly suppress the disease in your body. As for the third step, it depends on your perseverance. My perseverance? You must independently combine those purine energy with the foundation of your body. I can help you complete the other two steps, but this last step, it depends on your perseverance. Are you ready? I am ready, Senior. Very good. Let's get started. Ascension Holy Land. Ascension Heavenly Palace. Disciples greet the Ancestor. Ascension Ancestor, Taoist named Shinxiaozi. How much do you know about Qin Yunzi? Reporting back to Ancestor, we have received information that Senior Qin Yunzi has left the Qin Yun Holy Land long ago, along with the Saintess Tantai Yunlan. They walked towards our Ascension Holy Land. Normally, they should have appeared yesterday, but somehow, there's no trace of them. Ancestor, you also know that Senior Qin Yunzi has profound magical power and has a cultivation level that transcends the heavens. I'm afraid we won't be able to trace it. The matter of Senior King Jianzi leaving Qin Yun Holy Land, with just a little inquiry and we will know, finding out their route and what they did on the way, or whether they stayed in a certain place would be difficult. That old guy actually missed his appointment. Shinxiaozi and Qin Yunzi have been rivals since young, and have engaged in life and death battles, so they have some sympathy for each other. After knowing that the other party's injury endangered their origin and would die soon, they felt a little regret. Haha, you've become a little old man. You're so small. After all, there were fewer and fewer people in that era, and there are not many left now. If Qin Yunzi really falls, in that generation, Shinxiaozi would be left alone. So, this battle should be the last opportunity for the two to meet. Therefore, no matter what, this battle will definitely on time. Shinxiaozi also believes that this is the last unspoken tacit agreement between the two. But now what? That old man stood me up. Ancestor, calm down. Ancestor, I was thinking, could Senior Qin Yunzi have fallen? As we all know, Senior Qin Yunzi's life is running out. Maybe he couldn't bear it on the way to Ascension Holy Land? Yes, it's not possible. Qin Yunzi suffered a very serious Dao injury. He has persisted until now because the foundation of Qin Yun Holy Land is strong. Don't talk nonsense. With Qin Yunzi's cultivation, even if it's a serious Dao injury, it's impossible for him to fall silently. I guess it's probably because of the girl with heavenly sound holy body, Tantai Yunlan. That kind of physique relies not on cultivation, but on enlightenment. Perhaps it was because of progress in cultivation that Qin Yunzi's journey was slowed down. Then Senior Qin Yunzi. Shouldn't we be informed of this? Forget it, it's useless for us to speculate here. Pass the news to Qin Yun Holy Land. Qin Yunzi and Tantai Yunlan disappeared at the same time. The most anxious should be them. Let them worry about this matter, and we can temporarily put aside the matter of the battle. By the way, speaking of which, how is Yue Huang's recent cultivation? Report back to Ancestors. In recent days, Yue Huang's cultivation has made a great breakthrough. It should not be long before it can go further. Good, very good. I'm much more at ease now that the younger generation has grown up. Ancestor, I have another piece of good news here. It is Yue Huang's younger sister, Yun Huang, who suddenly and miraculously awakened the immortal Tao Phoenix body not long ago. On the other side. What? The immortal Tao Phoenix body awakened? How on earth did the immortal Phoenix body, which was helpless even for me, awaken? About this, Mu Yun Huang didn't explicitly mention it at the time, and I didn't pursue it, so. Oh, so you don't know either? Forget it. As long as it's the righteous method, it's no problem. And doesn't this just mean that there are geniuses in the Holy Land now? That's right, the same level of physique as Mu Yu Wang. The appearance of two geniuses in the Holy Land is a great thing. There's still Ancestor, and just wait until the two sisters grow up. The future Ascension Holy Land will definitely be able to stand at the peak of the human race. Haha, you're right. Attention everyone, this woman is called Xiao Huang. Recently, she encountered some trouble, no other reason. Because Xiao Huang's retreat cultivation was very smooth, strength soared, simply can't even see the bottleneck. Her cultivation has soared. Xiao Huang did not expect her soul and physique start fusing. Eventually, they became one. The rapid progress completely exceeded Xiao Huang's actions. The improvement in cultivation after such a short retreat has made significant progress compared to the usual decades of hard cultivation. If such progress were to spread, it would definitely shock countless people, and all these miracles are because. In Xiao Huang's hand, she had this ordinary-looking painting scroll. As long as this painting is present, Xiao Huang will have no problems breaking through her current realm. But ever since she entered the Ascension Holy Realm, cultivation hasn't been so smooth. Doesn't that mean the painting has surpassed the perception of countless ancestors of the Ascension Holy Land? The person who gave me this painting is really terrifying. Moreover, Xiao Huang once thought that she and her sister would become his playthings. It makes Xiao Huang feel even more scared. Who is Xiao Huang? What to do? The strength of that person is far beyond my imagination. I can't do anything on my own. It seems that it is necessary to inform the Holy Lord and the elders of this matter. To face that person, it is necessary to use the power of the Holy Land. Deep breath. Disciple Mu Yuang would like to see the Holy Lord and the elders. Yuang? I thought you were in seclusion recently? Why did you come out? Well, Ancestor. It's okay, let her in. Mu Yuang is here. Eh? Not only is the Holy Lord here, the elders are here as well. Surprisingly, even Elder Divine Xiaozi, who's been in seclusion for years, has come? It would be better to let that Ancestor know about this. Ancestor is very powerful and would be able to help me solve my problems. I greet the Ancestor, Holy Lord, and the elders. No need to be polite, but Yuang, aren't you in seclusion? Why are you here today? I have successfully completed my retreat. I came here this time. For this painting, I'd like to ask Ancestor, Holy Lord, and the elders to take a look at it. Humph? Painting? The material of the painting is nothing but an ordinary xian paper, nothing special. Discussing, chattering, usually only mortals would use it. It doesn't seem like anything special. What's wrong with the painting? Doesn't matter. Now present it. Ancestor, please take a look at it. It feels like a plain and uninteresting painting. There are no aura fluctuations. But the child's expression was so solemn. Is there anything special about this painting? Anyway, I'll open it up and take a look. What? Wah. It's so cold. What a terrifying chill. What's happening? Everything is frozen. What the hell? This. What exactly is the origin of this painting? Cold dissipate. Achoo. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Yuang, where did you get this painting? Ancestor, Holy Lord, and elders, as you all know, I've been progressing extremely smoothly in my cultivation recently, and the reason for that is this painting. This painting contains extremely high artistic conception of ice and snow, and I have cold prison ice phoenix physique, and naturally achieve twice the result with half the effort when cultivating. And, as for the origin of this painting, upset, inexplicable anxiety, entering fantasy. Oh, you're here again. Don't you want my painting? But I just ran out of paper to draw on. Then you can be my paper, ha ha. This painting, I received it from a mysterious person. Moreover, it seems that it was painted by that mysterious person himself. I gave my body in exchange for it, almost painted on me, every time he. To treat me and my sister like that. Although I only had contact with that mysterious person a few times, one thing is certain, that person seems to have a super evil plan. Enough to turn the whole cultivation world upside down. What? At the same time. Shiver. So on and so forth, this and then, back to the previous page. This. Yuan, do you know what you're talking about, according to what you said? Previously, the reason why the Great Yen Dynasty was able to easily defeat the Golden Winged Rock clan. And the painting that allowed you to break through your cultivation. And the reason for Yuhuang's sudden awakening of the immortal Taoist phoenix body. All of it happened because of the same mysterious man? And this great figure may have an extremely terrifying cultivation, a magic skill that can captivate the mind. Intended to control the two most outstanding disciples in our Ascension Holy Land? Even the Devil's Grasp has reached out to the two major powers of the human race, the Ascension Immortal Palace and the Great Yen Imperial Dynasty? Yes. Good, interesting. It seems that I need to meet this mysterious person no matter what. I would like to see what he really wants. If he really is threatening the entire cultivation world, then even if I have to risk my life, I will stop him. Ancestor, wait. That mysterious person is very powerful, and we must be thoroughly prepared. Ancestor, we are also willing to go with you. Yes, in case something goes wrong, we can do something about it. What's the use of you going if I'm not even his opponent? Don't worry, I have my own discretion. This time, I will go with Shinji and Yuang, and I plan to use the Ascension Immortal Mirror. With the blessing of the Immortal Mirror, there won't be any problems. What? What, Ancestor actually wants to use the Ascension Immortal Mirror? Outside Ascension City. Father, we're going to pay our respects to Senior this time. Is it really okay to be empty-handed? Do you want to bring anything? Shienner, you're thinking too much now. People like Senior are truly experts, they won't be moved by anything. Even if you and I had prepared a lot of important gifts, think about it, do you think Senior's eyes would pay it any mind? He helped me defeat the Golden Winged Rock clan with just one painting. This kind of expert will not be moved by anything else except for cultivation. Seriously? Shienner, remember, the more powerful the person is, the more they pay attention to fate and fortune. Meeting Senior is fate, and receiving his guidance is fortune. I have been enlightened. If there is no fate and fortune, even if Senior is standing in front of you, you will not feel it, so when we meet Senior, we must show our most natural state. Father is really knowledgeable, and an expert's affairs cannot be fathomed with common sense. Alright, Shienner, let's go. Oh, thank you. Father, look. Whoa, this small cabin looks so ordinary and simple, but it emits an endless ancient music path. Even if you just look at it from afar. It gives you a feeling of heart and spleen, as if the innate road is circulating in it. It is worthy of being the hidden place of Senior. It really is complex. Eh? Father, look, there are several people in that courtyard besides Senior. Are they Senior's friends? What? Friends? Where? Oh, I see, it is 2 young girls and an old man. As for the old man, he has a great power within him. If it bursts out, even I need to him seriously. This person's cultivation is strong, but his vitality has long been dried up, and it looks like he's about to die. However, this old man is definitely not a friend of Senior. Father, you clearly said that the old man's cultivation is very strong. Father, I have seen many strong people. And I am strong as well. Being able to become Senior's friend, not to mention earth-shattering cultivation that at least surpassed my father. I don't know how much, but the old man, although he's powerful, but not all-powerful. Senior's friends must also be on the same level. That old man is at most on the same level as me. This proves that he is not a friend of Senior. Father is amazing. But looking back, what is actually most worthy of our attention is the one sitting next to Senior, that barefoot woman. That woman's cultivation is very low. But inside her, there seems to be an extremely huge amount of energy, and… Father, do you see any clues? Well, at the moment, Senior is holding a silver needle. He stabbed into the large acupoint on top of the woman's head. He seems to be practicing medicine? But how is it possible? The violent power was slowly transformed into something that can be used? This girl. Her future is unlimited. And the most incredible thing is, Senior clearly only used ordinary means. But with the precise, peaceful, and simple means used by Senior, the special power inside the girl's body was perfectly controlled. This is a divine technique. The heavenly yin-severing meridian is innate, and cannot be eradicated because it is already integrated with origin. It also means that one cannot cultivate. Therefore, it is called the terminal disease of the cultivation world. In short, the Senior is going to use this power to help Sulinger cleanse the marrow and remove the hair, reshape her physical body and create a physique suitable for cultivation. Humph? Peeping? Great Yen Emperor Jiyuan now. Grandpa, did you say that person was the Great Yen Emperor? That is one of the top figures in the human race, and he is as famous as the holy masters of the major holy lands. Yunlon, have you prepared the medicine bath I asked you to prepare before? Yes, master, it's ready here. Wait. This smells? Yunlon, what did you add to make it so fragrant? It's the crop that master told me to pick in the backyard. Whoa, son, you smell it? Father, this is? Zico, it is the dried fruit of the ginger plant white cardamom, warm the middle and promote qi circulation, strengthen the stomach and digestion. Amomum, a traditional Chinese medicine name, for plants in the ginger family. Nutmeg for treating deficiency diarrhea and cold dysentery. Nutmeg is spicy, warm, and astringent, entering the middle burner, can warm the spleen and stomach, strengthen the large intestine, and stop diarrhea and dysentery. Costus root, a traditional Chinese herb name, dried roots of Asteraceae Aucklandia lapidecni. Angelica dihurica, a traditional Chinese herb name, for perennial tall herbs. Galangal is a perennial herb plant of the ginger family, the Compephria galangal, massive rootstock. Also cinnamon, cloves, pepper, star anise, cumin, ginger, dried ginger. The main functions of 13 fragrances are clearing heat and detoxifying. I understand, in fact, the herbs planted in Senior backyards seem to be mortal things, but in fact, all of them are precious herbs, the so-called divine things from the obscure. We didn't see it before. That's right, that must be it. Yunnan, Linger's 5 senses have been completely sealed by me with a silver needle, and can't feel anything from the outside world. You can put her in a wooden bucket and take a medicinal bath. Speaking of which, over there. Already discover, fake rich, how did you find this place? Master, Linger is still wearing clothes, will it affect the effects of the medicinal bath? The effect will indeed become poor, but Linger is still a woman anyway. But do as you wish, the medicinal bath can last for a long time. As for the process, it's up to you. Okay. After releasing Linger, let's also welcome the guests. Yes. 2 guests, Master, ask you. Master? Senior Jiang Chen is your master? Yuan was favored by Master, and it was very unexpected to have such good luck. Being able to worship under Senior, the saintess of Qingyun indeed has good fortune. I didn't expect Qingyun Holy Land's actions to be so fast. No, we must also find a way. Xiener, when we see my senior, we have to stay here even though it's a shameless thing to do. Father, why is that? Although I already gave the Great Yen Emperor's seal before, and Senior also accepted it, but now, as a father, I still feel that doing so is not very safe. Look at Qin Yunzi, he actually made the younger generation worship Senior as her master. Think about it, if in the future Qingyun Holy Land is in danger, will Senior choose to sit back and do nothing? We also need to have our own trump card, and Senior is the best choice. Xiener, if you really want to stay with Senior, then you must not leave. What do you mean I mustn't leave? Father, are you preventing me from going back to the Great Yen Kingdom? Xiener, with your status, the highest achievement you'll achieve in the future is only to become the Great Yen Emperor. But what if it is placed in front of an existence like Senior? In the future, I'm afraid that your achievements in cultivation will far exceed me. Gentlemen, we're here, Master is inside. How did you two find this place? In Yuhua City, you have a great reputation, just ask around on that street to find out. Then what's the reason you two come here for? Humph, that's easy for you to find out. Master's painting provided a great help to us. This time I came specifically to thank the Master and ask for advice regarding the issue of painting. It just so happens that my son, Ji Xian, is quite interested in the arts of painting. If my son is fortunate enough to have Master as his teacher, I will be obliged to do whatever the Master asks me to do in the future. Ha! Painting? That's right, Master Paintings, enlighten me, so I want to worship you as my teacher and study painting diligently. If I have this blessing, it will be a great fortune for my 3 lives. No, I have no intention of accepting a disciple. Originally, after accepting Tant and Yulan as my disciple, I found out that it was extremely troublesome. Even though the other party was extremely talented in the path of music, it was still not enough, and I needed effort to teach her seriously, and I am a person with principles. But now, there is actually another person who wants me to become his teacher if I agree. Wouldn't be adding more troubles after that. What? Senior refused. Why? I'm used to being lazy and don't like to be restrained, so I'm not interested in taking you as my disciple. But looking at your sincerity, I finally decided to give you a chance. These 2 are either rich or noble, both of whom are being served. If I ask them to do some chores, they will definitely refuse. Well, in other words, it's a test, and if you can pass it, I'll give you my word? Sure, as long as Master can accept me as your disciple, I'll go through fire and water at all costs. In fact, this test is very simple, that is, laundry, cooking, cleaning the toilet. Haha, hurry up and get lost. No problem. I promise you, if I can stay by your master's side, I can do anything. It's over. I promise. I promise, Senior, from now on, I will go through fire and water, and will not hesitate. It seems that I underestimated the character of others. Even a rich kid can accept my harsh conditions, then it's okay to accept him as my disciple. Since you'll be staying by my side and helping me do the chores, with the possibility you may become my disciple in the future, I naturally will not take advantage of you for nothing. There's such a good thing. I haven't been painting recently, so I don't have any new paintings, but this sword is only made of ordinary wood, but I carved it with great care. Among my numerous works, it can be considered a masterpiece. I'd like to give it to you as a token of my appreciation. This is a real peerless sword, an incredibly terrifying magic treasure. Even though I didn't hold it in my hand, I could still feel the brilliant sword intent in it. Since it's the boss's intention, then we will be respectful. If you need us to do anything in the future, just say the word, Senior. It's just a wooden sword, what's so valuable about it? Just keep it, you two, what are you wriggling about? It's just a wooden sword, why take it so seriously? Or is it that people in this world are just that polite? Just a little throwback. It seems like everyone I've met since I traversed has been very polite, both men and women, and even the elder's own disciple, are the same. Could it be that the so-called fantasy world is actually not a law of the jungle, but a world of love and peace? Oh right, I don't know your name yet. Oh, Junior's name is Jixian. Little Schwanzi, I will teach you from now on. Ah, okay. Alright, if there's nothing else, you can take this wooden sword with you and work first. I need to leave now, and there are some other things that need to be dealt with first. Senior is leaving. Whoa, Jixian, Senior is really generous. This wooden sword is a divine artifact. Eh? Why is this happening? I get it, this is the real test of Senior. It's a test, Father. If you didn't do anything, you wouldn't be able to use this peerless artifact, and you have made a fool of yourself. Great Emperor, run fast, run fast. One hand is bitten, really strange, really strange. Jixian, help me think of something. I also don't know. Looks like I can only use force. Ah, Sword Chi. So powerful. Jixian, it's obviously you who's going to be his disciple, what do you say? Why am I being tested? I don't know. Wait, that's right. I'll start working hard now. It must be like this. Only I can do what Senior has entrusted me well. Only then can we pass the test and free Father's hand. A prince, still of an extremely noble status, but at this time, he honestly picked up the broom and did things that only servants would do. My son has put in too much effort for me, and for the great Yen kingdom. When I think about it, the punishment I received from the peerless divine sword is not unreasonable. Look in the eye. I owe my son so much. I also saw the things that happened in the past. But never comforted you. But you still overcome all difficulties and recommended such a peerless expert to your father. Father is sorry for you. Jixian. Father. You don't have to rush, I just realized. It must have been hard for you all this time. Father. What's this word? Although I don't know what happened, it's so touching. Overflowing fragrance. Release. Whoa, I'm free, I'm free. That's great, Father. Is this the test of senior? I'm enlightened, Ji Xian. Father will always reflect on the future, not only to be a competent emperor, but to be a more competent father. Father, I'll support you no matter what you do. Oh, Ji Xian, my good son. Just fainted because of the scent. I have been busy for a long time with Sulinger's disease. My shoulder hurts. The courtyard is quite lively? This peaceful atmosphere. Although the number of idle people is increasing, they're still enjoying themselves. There are more and more idle eaters. Since the people keep increasing, my food has divided. That's my important way to improve my magic power. That said, it's also time to eat. I'm hungry. Right, it's time to cook. Right. But there are not enough ingredients for so many people. I'll help you get rid of them all. Hey everyone. What do you want? Well, the thing is, there aren't enough ingredients to cook. Let's go into the mountains together to find ingredients. Is this a new trial? A second test? The second test? Look for the best new ingredients? No objections, right? Bodhisattva heart. I guess they don't dare to object, come to eat plain rice, and ask me to cook for them. It's true that they dare not have any objections, but everyone's thoughts are different. But when it comes to the best ingredients, I'm a matsutake mushroom, and I like to be challenged. The scientific name is matsutake, aliases pine mushroom, Cynbacterium, and Taiwan fungus. It belongs to Basidiomycodina and Trichomonas family, and it is a mycorrhizal fungus exogenous to trees such as pine oak. It has a unique strong fragrance, and is a rare species in the world, a valuable natural medicinal fungi. The real matsutake is strong enough to resist the powerful medicinal effects of the beasts that have coveted it for 10,000 years. And the fierce attacks of human experts. Rooted in the lava, absorbing the essence of heaven and earth, impossible to pull up, it contains endless Tao rhymes. This is blessed mushroom. Oh, there's movement. The discovery of the strong. Oh, not bad, not bad, it's the scent of a strong human. The battle of the strong. My son is behind his disciple. This time we have to do well and never lose. Two of the best of the best. These two are somewhat average, but they are also among the strong. Even as a prince, I don't dislike this rough work in the mountains. He's really easygoing and talented. A girl who looks like a hibiscus is so beautiful when she smiles. Let's scatter here and meet in 2 hours. Okay. This person, I can't feel any spiritual fluctuations. He must be a servant, right? As long as it's not a servant, anyone else can challenge me. The servant left, yes. Oh, I hit the jackpot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull. Why can't I pull it out? Just you, little girl? It's impossible to pull me up. You're still very young. 4. Master. That's it. The battle of the strong. Hey, buddy, you're here too? It's just pulling a mushroom. Next time, don't take so long. I'm sorry, master. This is impossible. It ended with the strongest human winning. On the other side at this time. Master is going to the kitchen. He came back with a bunch of ingredients. Go back to your respective positions and do your own work. Sword-sucking demon, great Emperor Yen, fondling to heart's content. Sweeping demon Ji Xianer, where does your clear mirror catch dust? Health-conscious Qing Yunzi. You too, what's your plan after dinner? Qing Yun Saintus, Senior asked me to stay and play. I'm staying, so father is not leaving for the time being. I didn't expect Ji Xian to not have the posture of a prince. I feel quite stable. Staying for dinner is also a small fortune. You two will certainly be shocked at that time. Fortune? Shocked? Haha, you two will know when the time comes. I'll go change Linger's medicine first. You two can rest for a while. The courtyard is large, feel free to do as you please. Then I'll continue sweeping. I'll walk around then. Qin Jianzi went from singing and rap dancing to playing chess? Is this a chess setup? What kind of chess game is it to actually make Qin Yunzi show such a look? I'm being sucked in? Stop. This is... What? I'm in? The chessboard? My surroundings instantly transformed into a huge chessboard. This chessboard seems to encompass heaven and earth. No, this is already another world. But at this moment, all living beings in this world are like black and white chess pieces. Can they be casually manipulated at will? I, the great Yen Emperor, am just a small pawn in chess. No. If this continues. Jian now, put away your divine thoughts. This is a chess game set up by Senior. If your mind is too deep, you may not be able to extricate yourself. Fortunately, you withdrew in time, otherwise your mind would have been crushed. This chess game set up by Senior includes the heavens, stars, and everything else. At first, I was also shocked. I didn't expect this game to transform heaven and earth, but the Tao contained in it is too profound. I was not only unable to understand it, but also deeply immersed in it. If it weren't for my Senior's words, I would have lost myself. That wooden sword of yours, it's the same, right? Coming from Senior hands, it contains infinite mysteries. Such a peerless divine sword, in the entire cultivation world, they are all supreme treasures. Indeed. Picking it up makes me feel more confident. Let me tell you, don't tell anyone, the Senior gave my Xianer a chance to be his disciple. As long as you pass the test, Xianer and you plus Saintess Qingyun will become family. Oh? Is that so? That's nice. An opportunity to become Senior's disciple and given a gift peerless divine sword. If I were someone else, I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to enjoy this treatment. Ahem, although it's not as good as yours, Senior also gave me a way to live a second life. Great Yen Emperor, look, it's this book. What? Whoa, I can feel it. This book contains powerful vitality. As if it'll burst any moment now. This book will certainly help people live a second life. The free trial ends here. Please pay to read the best content. I have a dull aptitude and find it difficult to comprehend its mysteries. How is it? Does Emperor Yen see the reason? My book is okay, right? I'll put it away. I won't show it to you. I'm angry at you. It is indeed an extraordinary book, but compared to my sword it's also slightly pale. But Qin Yunzi, you are still careless. I have already remembered the content of that page. I'll practice first, haha. Exercising makes me happy. 18 forms of health preservation. First form Iron Mountain Lean. What? Comparing each other's treasures, like children, yet their names in the human cultivation world are first class and they are outstanding big shots. Today's victory and defeat. Qin Yunzi defeated, an exercise. Show me your sword too. You can only see it, don't touch it. What are these two doing? After that, everyone began to do their own tasks. Jiang Chen came out while cooking, and he's holding a bag of silver needles in his hand. The color of each of these silver needles is somewhat similar to the matsutake harvested before, which looked somewhat dreamy. Jiang Chen didn't say much and took out the silver needle. He previously stabbed each of Su Linger's 49 acupoints. Alright, Su Linger is almost delicious. Ah no, the medicine is almost effective. Afterwards, just follow my instructions and change the medicine. I understand. Then I'll continue preparing dinner. After Jiang Chen left. Humph. Not only will all the effects of the heavenly yin-severing meridian be removed, the special power contained in it also helped Miss Linger reshape her body. What kind of method is this to transform into a special constitution? Incredible. What, are you saying that this girl is suffering from a heavenly yin-severing meridian? Senior's helping her reshape her body? It's really shocking. You guys are not concerned about the heavenly yin-severing meridian. Aren't we going to help Senior? Or are we just staying here? Help? We can't help much. This kind of thing can only be done by Senior, and as for the reason, you'll know when you finish dinner. So mysterious?